Jo at Warwickshire Young Carers. I've got some nice Mother's Day ideas for us today. Quick ways of making flowers, because mums usually like to have some flowers on Mother's Day, don't they? Or any day really. So I'm going to show you some really simple techniques that we can use. The first one is this one here, which is just by using tissue paper. You don't even need to worry about cutting it into a flower shape. I'm just going to show you with a square of tissue paper. And all you have to do is put your finger and your thumb in the middle of it, in the middle of that piece of paper, and just give it a twist to give it some sort of fullness, and maybe play around with the shape of it. And then you have got a flower head, which could go onto a card. I've put mine onto a little lolly stick. You could put them onto straws. And it's a really, really simple technique. If you want it to be a little bit more flower shape, you might want to take those corners off and make a nice curve with your scissors, which I'm doing now. I'll just show you that, just to take the corners off a little bit, maybe make them a little bit more flower-like. Okay, and then as I say, you can either stick it onto a straw, stick it onto a card if you're going to do a Mother's Day card perhaps for your mum, or onto a lolly stick, a bit of cardboard, whatever you can find really. So that's my simplest technique. That's the scrunching up method, we'll call that. Okay, then this is a nice idea for making a posy. What you have to do is you have a piece of card, I'll show you. You fold it in half. I've felt tipped my card and made it green before I started, which was quite handy. And then you just cut the card. I'll just quickly show you. If I take this apart, I can show you how I did it. So you fold the card down the middle. You'll have done this in school, I expect. And then you cut slits, but you don't go all the way to the edge. So you end up with a rectangle like that with slits down it. Then you roll it up. I'm going to do again to show you. You just roll it up, and I use some sellotape to hold it together. And you join it with the sellotape so that it holds together. And then I just made myself some little flowers to stick on the top, and they're stuck on with tape, but glue stick would work as well, or PVA glue, whatever you're using to glue things. And you can make lots and lots of flowers. I've only done a few to show you, and they can be all different colours. You can decorate them however you want to. It makes quite a nice little posy that can stand on your mum's table, which might be nice with a nice cup of tea by the side of it. Then this technique here, you first of all, you take your hand and you use some brown paper, which I just had at home. So you take your hand, and you know what I'm going to say, I will find a brown pen, and you just draw around your hand, which you do lots of times at school or at home, and you're making things nice and easy. Hold your hand still, go around the edges, and then if you cut that out, you will magically get a nice tree shape. Okay, so that's my tree shape, and then I've just simply stuck it onto paper and cut out some simple heart-shaped flowers. But you could do any shape that you like to make a little sort of tree shape with lots of flowers on it. You could write a message to your mum as well for Mother's Day. And then we're going to use our hands again this time, Now I found some nicely brightly coloured paper, and mine is tissue paper, but it could be any paper. And actually these lilies work really well with white, if you've got any just plain white paper at home. So the first thing that you do is cut out hand shapes. And if you are using something like tissue paper, don't forget that you could fold that and you could get two out of it so that it's easier. So you're not spending so long cutting out your hand shape. So you cut out your hand shapes. And then all that you do once you've got your hand shape is you just roll it and sort of twist it at the bottom, a little bit like that first flower that we did. And again, that can be stuck onto, these are, I found some green card that was a tissue box, and I've glued them on, I've stuck them onto there. And it would be nice to do just a little bit of yellow in the middle as well. And the way that I did that was I just cut a triangle shape from my yellow paper, and then that's my dog trying to come in and join in with the fun, I think. And then just roll that together as well and pop it into the middle. And there you are, Posy the flowers for Mother's Day.